husband, Tim, he is going to send out the text message right now to let everybody know that we, are live. Okay, I'm going to get it pulled up here. We are going to make a super, super cute, adorable bee craft today. We are going to transform some flowers into some bees, okay? So, come on in, say hey once you guys get here. Let us know how you are today. Are you seeing the bees flying around at your place? Or, we haven't really seen many bees.
Nope.
Not yet.
Kind of
Our
depressed.
nights are getting really cold still. Y'all, it was snowing here this weekend. It was snowing Saturday morning. It was freezing cold here Saturday morning. I was not impressed. I was not impressed. All right, guys. Come on in. Hello, Miss Robin. Hello, Miss Brenda. Hello, Miss Dana. Miss Lavada, y'all. This is a rare occasion. I had to break into Tim's stash. I am going to use googly eyes today. Some googly eyes. I will be using them. I never use googly eyes. Tim loves googly eyes. But
Has hell frozen over?
it must have, because I'm going to use some googly eye. I'm going to use one googly eye today. I already used one earlier. I'm going to use one more today. So, yes. Carol's seen bees. Carol, we've not seen any bees around us. And we're really hoping our trees pollinate, because our poor little apple tree never gets any apples, but our pear tree has a million buds.
We have to have another apple tree.
Oh.
Because they can't...
It's only apple to apple?
Yeah, they can't pollinate the apple tree from the apple tree. That apple tree has to be from a different apple tree.
Oh, so we need to get another apple tree. Lovely, lovely. Hello, Miss Wanda. Hey, Miss Patty. Hey, Miss Virginia. Hello, Miss Cheryl. Hey, hey, hey. All right, guys. So we're going to use these flowers. These are leftover from the fall. You can use any sunflowers or any flower that has like this. Even if you find like, I don't know, like daisies or something with the big centers like this. They're kind of like fuzzy. They're like furry, furry, fuzzy, okay? We're going to transform these. I have two different sizes. You can see one is a little bit bigger than the other. So I'm going to use this little one and then one of these big ones. And we're going to turn it into a bee. We're going to turn it into a little honey bee, okay? We just need one of the flowers. So I'm going to put these aside. And we just need, whoops, don't cause an avalanche. That's it. And then we've got, I had some brown wire. I couldn't find it. I don't know what happened to it. So I have this wire with berries on it from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use some of that. I've got a button here.
And a button nose and twice made out of coal.
I was going to use a small, I didn't want to think about cold and winter and snow. I was going to use a small popsicle stick, but I couldn't find one, so I'm just using like a chunk from a construction shim, or I was just looking, a piece from a clothespin, or like one of the little mini clothespins would work. Just something for support in the back. A piece of cardboard would work as well. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Hey, Miss Marlene. Hello, Miss Janet. It's much nicer today. It's much nicer
out there today.
I bet Miss Janet's out walking today. I bet she's enjoying it. And I've got like a variety of scissors. I have like a whole plethora. Okay?
Yeah, the text did go out. Actually, it just came through to me.
We just sent it a moment ago, so it should be coming through, okay? We are still using the text, Miss Lori, so you should get the text. If you don't get it, text stop and then unstop to our texting number and see if that helps. Worst case, you can email us and we can connect you with the customer service to troubleshoot
Janet
it.
just came in from her walk.
Oh, is it nice out?
It's beautiful. It was nice walking over to Dairy Queen.
Tim had the doors open today, and it was a little chilly. It was a little breezy. The air was a little cool still. All right, so I'm pulling the centers out of my flowers. Pull the centers out, and then you've got these little knobbies in the back here. We're going to cut those off. So I've got,
I don't
know, we'll probably use these.
It says it's 59 degrees here right now.
You could probably use, it's just plastic, so you might be able to use like your strong scissors. Like your power cutters would work really well for that. Hey, Miss Lania, how are you? Hello, Sue and Jackie. Hello, Miss Candace. Thank you for inspiring.
Gabrielle.
We appreciate when you guys share our videos. We really do. All right, so we've got, are you seeing it yet? Are you seeing it yet? Do you see it yet? Do you see the little bee forming? Okay, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It'll get there, okay? I've got some yellow fabric, and I got some pink and shears.
Pinky shears.
I'm going to cut some strips using pink and shears. I originally tried this tearing it, but you really can't tear thinner than maybe a little bit more than 1/2 of an inch. It doesn't tear very well. So the pink and shears work really well. Torn would have been super cute, but it just wasn't, y'all. It was not. It was not. Have you ever tried to tear really thin strips of fabric? It doesn't work very good.
I don't like tearing fabric.
I love tearing fabric. Love it. So I'm just going to cut some skinny little strips. You could use rickrack also. If you have some yellow rickrack. Sorry, try and get it. There you go. So basically it looks like rickrack. Sorry, I was reading the comments.
Yeah.
You could use rickrack if
I know,
you have
right?
it. I don't have any rickrack, sorry. It's like, squirrel! Got distracted! Focus, focus, focus. And I'm just cutting them pretty thin. You could cut them thicker if you want to, but I'm cutting them pretty thin. You okay back there? Are we bothering you? Are we interrupting your nap back there, T-Bone? I don't know if you guys can see T-Bone's back there.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you see him? There he is. He's back there laying down. He kept trying to lay on I have a mat here. He kept trying to lay on it. And I'm like, dude, I need to stand there. I need to stand there. So Tim went and got one of our other mats. We have like these cushion mats because we stand on concrete all day. And he went and got Tim one. All right, so we've got a rickrack cut. We've got our 2 little sunflower centers. The bigger one, I'm going to wrap the stripes. We're going to put little like bee stripes around it, okay? A little bee stripes. Good afternoon, Miss Maureen. How are you? How was your guys' weekend? Tell us how your weekend was. Speaking of naps, I took a nap yesterday.
So did I.
You did?
I did.
After you went downstairs? Remember? I took a nap yesterday.
No.
Remember we went upstairs and I
No.
took a nap?
No, it was when you went up to take your shower.
Oh, that was like last night.
I know.
That was like late. That was a late in the day nap.
Yeah.
Holy moly. All right, I'm just going to use some hot glue.
Once I put on
I'm just going to wrap it around.
I put on my
Oh, when you were
So-
sitting there watching that, you
Yeah.
did look like you were about to fall asleep.
Oh, I did.
You did look like
I did.
it.
I snoozed out for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, so Friday, what did we do Friday? Did we do anything Friday night after we left here?
I don't know.
What did we do?
That was,
We crafted
that was
with
like
y'all.
3 days ago.
We did the bee tier tray with you guys here on Friday. And then we went home. I don't even know what we did on Friday. Did we just stay home?
I don't know.
Go! We're bad. We're bad. Our memories. Last week was a really long week. I think we worked pretty late here Friday. And then I think we went home and I don't think we did anything. And then Saturday though, we got up and
What do we have for supper?
I don't know.
You tell me what we had for supper, I can tell you what we
I
did.
don't know. What did we have for supper?
I
don't know. The days all blend into each other, you guys. Man, we're like, my memory's failing me. What did we do? Elena wanted to go shopping Friday, and I was like, no. I didn't want to go shopping.
Oh, I worked on.
Friday.
Did I work on this? Is that when I put up half of the roof
Maybe.
on the gazebo?
I don't know, y'all. We don't know
I think
we don't know what we did on Friday, y'all. We don't know. I know. Vicky says it's called getting old.
I think that's when I put the half of the roof on Friday,
Okay.
and then Saturday Saturday
morning we got up and we helped a friend. We have a friend who Needed some things done. He's just going through. It's been a rough last month for this friend of ours. He lost his wife. She passed away. And it's just been one thing after another for the poor man.
Yeah.
Dealing the bank, you know how it is when you're dealing with that. You have all the things, or the bank's giving him a hard time with some things, and insurance companies send him a letter that he has to have all these things done, or they're going to cancel his insurance. And we're just like, goodness gracious, give the man a break, you know? Give the man a break. So we went over and helped him out. He had some things that needed to be done around the house. And I'll tell you, we had some fun. We did have fun. It's fun when you get together with a group of people like that and you just start knocking things out. Tim and Trevor were working on the roof. And me, my sister Kelly, Elena, and Deanna all went over and started, we did a new sidewalk for them. And y'all, by the time we left Saturday...
Yes, Janice, I just saw it. I just read it.
Our muscles were hurting.
Janice got a new puppy. Her name's Hazel.
Oh.
6 weeks old today?
Fun.
Or 6 months old.
Fun. New puppy. Puppies are fun.
Yeah, well, you got to hang out with people because there was like 4 of you all working there.
Yeah? Well, you started off alone because Trevor was there.
Even once Trevor got there, we weren't really,
No,
we were working together, but, it's...
Were you lonely? It
was quiet.
It was quiet? No, we had fun. It was a lot of work. So he had like old, it was like a... What is it called? Like a fieldstone walkway, kinda, originally, only it was made out of like concrete that they had recycled from a barn that they had. And over the years, it settled and grass grew up over it, and the insurance company didn't love it and said he needed it to be replaced.
Yeah.
So we tore all that up. Elena was like, she was swinging that sledgehammer.
I was surprised.
That girl, she's like, the minute because we had a sledgehammer to break up, because some of them were really big pieces, like the size of this table. And we're like, yeah, they need to be broken up because us girls, we ain't that strong. And Elena instantly, right from the get-go, was like, I wanna do some. And Tim taught her the first couple swings, nothing was happening. But it took her a while. You didn't miss too much, Rosemary. All we did so far is we took the centers out of a couple sunflowers. And sunflowers like this, we popped the centers out. I cut some little strips of fabric with some pink and shears. And we just glued them around the back to make some little bee stripes on the body of our bee. That's all we've done so far. That's it. You didn't miss much. So now we're going to attach our little head. Okay? So to do that, I'm going to take a little chunk of, you can use popsicle stick, you can use cardboard, you can use a clothespin. You can actually make this on a clothespin. You could actually make it right on a clothespin and have them clip onto things.
Welcome to our friends from on the other side of the pond.
Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll use this as our little support. I think I'm still going to use this, and then we'll clip that on. We can always... Can we do it right on there? I just want to make sure we have enough support. Let me see this, y'all. Let me think. Let me get my brain juices going.
Oh no! Well, while she's doing that, I'll grab some.
This one's too big. That one's too big.
We have Florence Waxler, Rosemary.
Right.
Oh geez, Kiro.
We're gonna start with this just for support.
Pam Johanton, Harley Sobitz, Reggie Buchanan, Vicky Barstow, Angie Rodriguez, Jill Bullinger, and Cheryl Epperson Warner.
Okay. we're going to start with my original plan with our barbecue skewer for support. And then we can always glue the little clothespin on the back to make it a little clip, okay? Just going to start with the original plan. Okay, I'm gonna let that glue set for a second, okay? Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Janice. Hello, Miss Jane. Love sunflowers. Well, this is gonna be a little sunflower bee. We're making a little sunflower bee today. I'm sure lots of you guys probably have stashed in your craft room a bin or a basket or a box or a garbage bag.
A bumblebee in a basket.
A shelf. You've got some sunflowers stuffed away somewhere, right? Or some other flowers that have that fuzzy little center. Grab them. Work with what you got. Work with what you got. Okay. All right. So now we've got our body. And our little head, okay, starting to look like a bee. Starting to look like a bee.
Okay, hold on. Sit there. Look at his ear.
He's listening. He's like they
You're
might,
just sticking straight up.
they might start talking about me. I gotta listen. I gotta pay attention. Okay, so next we are going to, let's do his little, he has to have little, not antlers. Antennas. I always try calling them antlers, but I know better now. I used to call them antlers. I'm like, oh, we gotta give them some little antlers.
Yes, because that's why we go hunting bees. Is for the antlers.
I've learned that they're not antlers, but it always escapes my brain as to what they are. So for his little antennas, I'm using some brown wire. I don't have brown wire, so I'm using the berry garland from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna pluck the berries off, and I'm gonna pop the excess paper off, okay, because there's all this loose paper on here. We're just gonna slide all that off. Slide all that off. Throw it away.
Hi, Bernita.
Okay, so we've got a little piece of wire. I'm gonna take my little needle nose pliers. I'm gonna pinch the end. I'm gonna create some little curlicues. Some little curlicues for his little antennas.
Lynn said she's twinning with you today.
You are, Lynn. I love this shirt. This is like my new favorite right now. It's my new favorite.
You're welcome.
Cotton Chaos Girls. Yes, Tim picked this out for me and bought this for me. I didn't even buy it myself. You and Tim have the same taste. And me too, because I love it. I love it. All right, I want to make them a little more curly. A little more curly then. So we've got our little antennas. Little antennas.
Antennae.
We use sunflowers. The centers of sunflowers for the bee. We're gonna curl just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit. But yeah, so we did the sidewalk. There were a couple moments. Elena was queen of the sledgehammer. Deanna was queen of smoothing out the rocks. She's like, oh, I got experience with this because she's from baseball.
The ball field.
Yeah, from the ball field. She's like, we had one of those big landscaping rakes. She's like, ooh, I know how to use one of those. I can do that. I know how to use those. So she was leveling out kind of the stone as we brought it in. Elena and Kelly and I did most of the shoveling of the stone from the pile to the back of the side-by-side. And y'all, yep, I got one. I got a barbecue skewer here just for that. Just for that, Miss Ann. Sorry, my antlers are... My antennas are coming out. My antennas. I gotta hold them till the glue sets. My glue's really hot. You probably could use a low temp glue gun for this craft. You don't need like squelching ridiculous glue. And mine's pretty ridiculously hot right now because it's been plugged in for a while. Rosemary. Rosemary. I love you. Rosemary wants to know how working out's going. I got a really good workout on Saturday, moving stone and moving boulders and moving 2 by 2 foot concrete patio stones. So I skipped Sunday. But I'm gonna get. I didn't give up on it though. I'm still working out. But I did skip yesterday. I did because my body was not having it.
Oh yeah.
My body was not having it. Okay,
my body still ain't having it.
There's our little antlers. Look how cute he is already. Look how cute. All right, now we are going to make some little feet.
Melissa got her firecracker bundle today.
Yay! Y'all, we have been shipping orders, y'all. Well, especially our VIP group, but y'all have been keeping us busy.
Yes.
Today, the entire day was spent cutting and bundling. And then tomorrow, we have a ton of stuff lined up to go out the door for shipping. But our VIP group, man, you all... wait, what am I doing? Oh, I'm doing little feet. That's right. I'm doing some little feet. So I just folded it in half. Okay, folded it. Can you all see that? Folded it in half. It's a little bit long. But we're going to bend his little feet up. Some little feet. I'm going to cut the excess off because he doesn't need feet that long. Like so. So he's got some little feet. We're going to glue those on. And I know bees typically have 6 legs, but we're just giving them 4 because you just can't see 2 of them. 2 of them are just tucked up, okay? Just got to come tucked up. That's a lot of legs. Yeah. So we got little feet, little feetsies, little footsies. I'm going to do another one. But yeah, you guys, our VIP group, they slammed us. Y'all slammed us.
Oh, yeah,
Y'all are testing our shipping abilities around here, aren't you? We came out with some exclusive items for the VIP group. And they are going to town with them.
Definitely.
They're going to town with them. And we released the last 12 months of kits. We re-released them for the VIP group. And they liked that.
They liked that a lot.
Liked that. We have a lot of new members in the last year that didn't get an opportunity to get the past kits. And we've never done this before. So,
now I know why.
Tim's like, we're never doing it again. He's like, never again.
No,
never again.
It's all good. It's just, wow, that they really liked it.
Yeah. Yes. It was a good opportunity for them to be able to grab up past kits that they weren't here for.
Yeah, Melissa says it's the firecracker craft that she won.
Oh, that one, yes. Oh, have fun making those. I know, I was thinking, like, did we release some firecrackers? I'm like, we didn't ship the VIP kit ones yet. But I was confident you knew what you were talking about. I just didn't. Yes, we used the sunflower center for the body and the head. I had 2 different size sunflowers. One was bigger and one was smaller.
Smaller?
Okay? Smaller.
The ham sandwich is smaller.
Smaller. Hold on. Oh, don't stick your finger in the hot glue.
I thought you learned that from me.
Don't stick your finger in the hot glue. So there's where we are so far. See his little legs? His little legs. Alright, and next we've got his little antennas, which I tried to say antlers again. His antennas. Now we need to do his little stinger. So we're going to take a barbecue skewer. The pointy end we're going to paint brown, and that's going to be his little stinger coming out, his booty. Robin, Tim, we should set up an extra for them to be able to get those if they... Robin, we'll set something up so that you can get those, the flowers. I'll work on that.
No, Gina, that was our.
We'll let you know once we have it
That was
ready.
the firecracker kit from last year she was talking about, from last June.
Yeah. Who? Me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yes, because we did a craft last June that was firecrackers.
Yes.
So.
All right, y'all. So yeah, we had fun. It was nice to go help a friend out, but we were. I didn't even tell Tim about this. I drenched Rick with water.
Did you?
Our friend, yeah. So
that's really why he went to take a nap.
Probably. So our friend that we were helping, they have like a farm, and there's like fields and stuff back behind the farm, and they got these lanes that go back there, and there's some low spots. So the concrete stones that we pulled up from the old sidewalk, we were going to need to put some somewhere. So we loaded them onto the back of a wagon. And you can see on this trailer in the photos that I posted on Saturday night, you can see like all that concrete us girls moved.
Yes,
all of us. That was all us girls.
Yeah,
it was a girl project. The whole sidewalk was a girl project. And we took a couple moments and we paused and we strong like ox.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were taking all those to the back. So we loaded them up on the trailer, and then he pulled the wagon into the back so that we can dump them out into these low spots that he has in the back field. And just like for filler, you know.
I'm going to grab some names here.
And are you ready, or are you ready to?
I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead, and then I'll finish my story. Don't let me forget my story.
Reggie Buchanan, Janice Van Blarkum, Cheryl Rock, Terry Clevenger Miller, Gina Turner, Robin Kisty, Rosemary Pacheco Hammer, Cheryl Dupey, and Gina Barefoot.
I don't have yellow buttons. If I had yellow buttons, I would just use a yellow button, but I don't have a yellow button.
Yeah, no, we're out of yellow buttons.
I know. We have some bigger yellow buttons, but no little yellow buttons. So I'm going to take this yellow. This is Empire Gold, and I'm just going to paint this little white button yellow. We'll make our own yellow button. So Rick pulls the wagon out back, and we're offloading these into these low spots. Well, the low spots, we've gotten a lot of rain here in Michigan, and these low spots are filled with water. And we're talking about some muddy, like you step in, Elena found out the hard way, if you step in, your foot goes about a foot down into the mud, okay? It's pretty sludgy back there.
It's nasty back there.
The little tractor actually got stuck, so then he had to go over and get the big tractor to pull the little tractor out, and that's what the photo is. The big tractor pulling the little tractor that's pulling the trailer that's filled with concrete. So Rick's like, yeah, just toss them just to make sure they go flat. They're not sticking up, Go ahead and toss them in, okay? Well, I'm not a very good tosser, we discovered, because I was tossing. Everybody else was like kind of putting it in, and like you've got the big stone, you put it in, and then it like falls over, and the water splashes away from them. They're kind of like tossing them in a way that it's doing that, and they're not getting wet. So I go to toss my first concrete block, and it literally belly flopped. It belly flopped and created this huge wave. I was soaked all up the front of me, all up my legs. Water went down into my boots. Poor Rick got like sloshed with the water. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
He's probably just laughing.
He was totally fine. And I'm like, okay, I got this. I'm going to kind of like toss it so it doesn't do that again. No, it belly flopped again. So a second time, I get drenched, Rick gets drenched, everybody gets drenched because I don't know how to throw a stone. Right, Gina? I couldn't have done it that perfectly and belly flopped it that perfectly if I had tried to. Like, it was literally like a wave of water. And it wasn't just like splashes. It was just like, it was solid wall of water. Hit us both.
Karen says this little bee would be cute on the rope beehives.
Yes, on the little rope beehives that you guys make. Yes, that would be super cute.
Who was it?
Super cute. All right.
Janice wants to see the bumblebees
Which bumblebees?
that are in the back.
I can show you those at the end. I'll bring that up and show. Oh, those ones. Those are from the VIP group. Tim, you can show her those if you want to. I thought you meant the tray back there. I say that's big. It's going to take up a lot of space. All right, so we got a little yellow button now.
That somehow your leg got broke.
And y'all, I know I dropped it. I literally like dropped it. Like I knocked it off this table and I broke its leg. So I got to fix that. But yeah, these were from the VIP group. These ones, y'all, are VIP members, the people who were not here. Some of y'all that were here when we had these bought extra sets too. I saw you.
Yeah.
I saw you. I'm like, she was here when we did these, but she's getting another set. But that's okay. We don't mind. So yeah, those are from the VIP group last
May.
Is that last May?
Yeah, because June was the fence.
All right, y'all. I found Tim's googly eyes.
She found my stash.
I found Tim's googly eyes, and I'm going to use one of these little baby googly eyes here.
You need the ones with the
No.
eyelashes.
I didn't like, they're too big. I mean, if we're doing a bigger version with the little eyelashes, those would be super, super cute.
You
Like
just
that
said a
would be
googly eye
super
was
cute.
cute.
I mean, it would be cute for this project. Listen, googly eyes are not for every project, y'all. Tim would put googly eyes on everything. That's not me. An occasional googly eye here or there is appropriate. Today, it's appropriate. Tim will use googly eyes on anything.
If I get a chance.
Get a chance to put it on, yes. All right, I'm going to use my... Whoa, my eyes are running away. Oh, it's glued to my finger. Oh, Lord, y'all. Okay, there we go.
You okay back there?
There we go. I'm being too noisy. I'm interrupting his nap. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Okay. It's a little crooked, but it's okay.
Gina says, "Oh, Tim, you're a crafter with your own supplies." Huh. No.
Yeah. Well, these googly eyes are thanks to y'all.
Yes. I
Sent
don't
him
remember who
googly
sent me
eyes.
that set.
All right, so we're gonna glue. We gotta make him a little mouth too. We're gonna glue his little eyeball on.
Yeah, T-Bone is back. He is out.
Yeah, he's. Well, he doesn't like. He just goes all day when we bring him here. He wanders all day. He's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Up to the front, into the back. Up to the front, into the back.
Well, when it's cold outside, I don't like to bring him. I like to bring him when it's nice outside and I can have the back door open so he can see outside. So.
Yeah. And he gets fresh air still. Otherwise, it's like dark and dungeony in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Our little
dark and
googly eye.
dungeony in the back where she keeps me.
I gave you a window. We built a window between the front and the back.
Yeah, there's a rack in front of it.
Well, I didn't put the rack there. Well, maybe I did.
You did.
I might have put that rack there. But it's like a see-through rack. It's a metal wire rack. All right, we're going to take another piece of wire and we're going to make a little mouth. He's a little mouth. He needs a little mouth. He's got to be able to talk and be sassy if he wants to be sassy and say all the things and buzz, buzz, buzz. He's got to be able to get his buzz on. His buzz
That didn't
on.
sound right.
What, to get his buzz on?
Yeah, you may want to rephrase
Get
that.
his buzz on. Bzzz is what I mean. If he wants to talk to his other little bee friends.
Janice says you should make a beehive.
A beehive would be cute. All right, so I'm going to
Where?
fold this so it can kind of wrap around. And I'm going to kind of curve it a little bit. I don't like that piece of wire. I'm going to get a different piece of wire. I didn't like that piece of wire. It wasn't cooperating. That wire is fired. It's fired. Maureen. No. I know you're joking. I know you're joking. Tim should be heard and not seen. Because we're hiding him in the back.
Yeah.
We hear him, though. We do hear him. That is not the truth. All right, so I'm going to fold my wire in half. And I'm going to kind of like curve it so it's got like a little smiley mouth. A little smiley mouth. So it kind of curves up.
Oh, wait, who was it? Oh, Emily. Please craft the bee honeycomb for the interchangeable.
For the interchangeable. Oh, I didn't do that one yet, did I?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'll have to do that one. I did the bee tiered tray. I didn't do the honeycomb yet, though. All right. So we just created like a little, so it wraps around the front of the bee. But I kind of arched it so that it looks like a little smiley, a little smile. Okay, and then I'm just going to go on the back here and put a little bit of glue. A little bit of glue on there. Hold it in place. Help it cool. Oh my gosh, she's so stinking cute. All right.
It's high 50s, low 60s here today.
Yeah, it's
Sunny.
not warm, but it's not.
Nice.
It's Michigan. You know, it's nice for this time of year in Michigan. And then I'm going to take another little piece of fabric. This I'm going to tear. Okay? So I'm just going to cut, I don't know, maybe a little bit wider than 1/2 inch. 2 pieces. We're going to make some wings. Some wings. Gina says, I think he's stinking cute. I think so too. Should we make him a he or a she? I did make one already, so we can make a little boy and a little girl. Little bee couples. A little bee.
It's all right, Jody.
Little bee couple. All right. So I'm going to put a little dot of glue. Glue them together.
She has to get back to work.
Oh yeah, girl.
She says,
Back to work.
Don't tell the boss. Your secret's safe with us.
Yep, your secret is safe with us. We will not tattle on you. Just get your work done. Okay.
Oh, it's 95 in Arizona.
Holy moly. I don't know, 95 is kind of hot. Even for me.
Well,
Ooh.
they're in the desert, so it's a dry heat, like an oven.
It's a dry heat.
That always cracks me up. But it's a dry heat.
Yeah.
So is an oven. I don't want to be in one of them either.
This one's a little bit long. I'm going to cut this a little bit smaller. So you want it to be about 3 inches long by about 1/2 inch or slightly wider. Okay, if you're going to recreate this. Okay, so about 3 inches long. Mine were a little bit too long. Okay, so I'm kind of pinching them together. Now that my glue's kind of setting, it's kind of creating a little pinch there. Okay.
Oh, Jane's in Clay Township.
Who is?
Jane Bullinger?
Bullinger. I've recognized that name. Bullinger. I've heard that name before.
I don't.
All right. Oh my gosh, you guys.
But you're right around the corner.
Cute.
It's nice outside.
We're going to glue our little wings on. Our little wings. And go one towards the front, one a little bit towards the back.
If it wasn't supposed to be chilly, I'd walk home. But then I'd have to walk back up here to get my truck.
Don't put your finger in the glue. Don't put your finger in the glue. Don't put your finger in the glue, girl. I keep telling myself maybe I won't do it again.
Wow, Phoenix has already hit their first 100-degree day.
That's wild.
That's
just
awesome.
Wild to me. That is wild. It's so chilly here.
Well, they're in the desert, too.
Yes. I guess when you're in the desert, you're going to have desert-like temperatures, right? Right? Dry heat is still hot. We've already hit... Oh, you already read that one.
Yeah. Already got it.
All right. Oh, she lives on the haunted road. Oh, I know where you live. We were just talking about that the other day. We were just talking about the haunted road over here. We won't say it now because then everyone's going to know find you. But we were just talking about that the other day.
Yes, Gina says use the finger stick I sent you.
Miss Gina, my finger stick is right here. Tim's in my way though. I can't get to my finger stick. That's not my finger stick.
I'll let you use it anyway.
I do pull it out and use it, and then I forget to use it, and I have it sitting there. Where did it go? Did someone take my finger stick? Who took my finger stick?
Well, is it in the next for down?
There's my finger stick. There's my finger stick from Miss Gina Turner. Yes.
Somebody was saying, I just saw, I follow Breckenridge, the resort out there in Breckenridge.
Are we talking about skiing again?
Yes, we are.
Are we
They
seriously?
said they got, somebody on there said they got like 22 inches of snow on Saturday.
We didn't get much snow. It was just some flurries. All right, I think I want to put a little bow on this one, and then we'll make a little, because I made another one. I've got two here, so we can have a little big couple. Let me grab some.
And then
We'll just use a little strip of.
for all the Michigan people that know Boyne Mountain just closed for the season on Saturday.
Can't imagine it was very good skiing up there though.
Probably not. It was probably pretty slow because it was so warm.
We'll just it just needs to be a tiny little bow, so we'll just use a little piece of twine. Tiny little baby bow. All right.
See, that's the same way Deanna was tying.
That's not how she ties.
Yes, it was.
But she keeps it around her finger. No, that's not.
That is.
No, because she
It is.
grabs and loops. No, I make the loops and tie them.
No, you've wrapped it around your fingers.
Well, I do that to get
make-
my loops. But then I got my two loops, and then I'm going to tie my loops. Like so. And then adjust my bow. There's many different ways to make the bows. Do you ski in short sleeves? No. I mean, there are people who do. Depends on the weather.
Yeah, I don't. I always have a sweatshirt on.
Yeah.
For skiing.
Last time we were there was quite a few.
There was a few kids.
Mostly young kids.
Kids.
You know, the youngins, the teenagers. The 13 to 17 age range were in their little t-shirts. Okay. So where do we put her little bow? On her little neck, up by her. That's what I did.
Well, they're all agreeing with you that that's not the way Deanna does it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. Hers was a little more unique than mine. I'm going to fix my little antennas. I knew there was something off about my antennas. I needed to add a little crisscross. I needed to cross them so that they curl out instead of in. Okay.
There was a couple guys that were skiing in shorts.
I just would be afraid I'd fall, and it would hurt that much worse because I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. You know, that coat and even a sweatshirt at least gives you a little bit of padding, a little extra padding. Yes, Deanna wraps around her fingers and then pulls the loops and does this fancy bow. Where do I want to put my bow? I think I'm going to put it up. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to put it up by her little antennas. I think that's going to be the cutest little spot. But I just got to make it a little bit smaller. It's a little bit too big. A little too big. Let's see. All right, that's what we're going to do. A little dot of glue. Put a little bow on. Don't put your finger in the glue.
On his neck like a little bow tie.
Well, for the boy that would be cute.
Or in her hair.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going for her hair. All right. I think she's done, y'all. I think she's done. Got some glue webs here I need to get rid of. right, y'all. Do you want to switch it to the overhead for a second? I think it might be easier for them to see. The finished cuteness, y'all. The finished cuteness. How cute are they? Our little girl and our little guy. Super cute. And they're fuzzy. It's hard to tell in the video, but in real life, all right, you can go back to the other. In real life, they are fuzzy. Let's see if I can get them up here close for y'all. Where it focuses on them and not me. There we go. Aren't they stinking adorable? So cute. So cute. So simple, y'all. I literally took sunflowers, and turned them into these cute little bees. Super fun. They'll go super, super cute on the tier tray. Let me pull this tier tray up here and show you. I took the bee set that we did the other day. Everything's probably going to fall over when I move it. This tray's a little bit big, so I need some filler for it. Okay? So I need some more bee stuff. But, see that stuff falling over? I need to fill it in. But I took a big tray and I put the bee stuff and the sunshine and daisy stuff and put it all
And says you need to name them Bo and Bella.
Bo and Bella, I like that. Bo and Bella. Bo and Bella. So we can put them in our little tray. Probably move.
Some heavy clips for the refrigerator, or you could even put magnets on the back of them too.
You could magnets for the refrigerator. Glue some little clothespins on them. Yes. I can't see what I'm doing, y'all. Okay.
Where'd you get that tray from?
This tray came from Hobby Lobby.
The lobby of
Came
Hobby.
from Hobby Lobby. I need to grab a couple stands to stand them on. But see how you can just take your little tailgate and put it on a regular tray? So even if you don't have a... I need the stands. I need the stands to stand on, but isn't that stinking cute? And we've got our little bees. Our little bees in there. So there you go. You can mix and match and put all your stuff onto one tray. I just need to add a few more things. I'm going to have to make a couple more bee things to put in there to make the tray complete and feel fuller, because that's a big old tray. Big old tray. Oh, yes, that's a cute idea. The little hooks. We got these little U-shaped hooks that we have in the shop. We could attach to the back of the bee and hook them on the edge of the tray. That would be super cute. Let me do that with this one. I'm gonna hook one on here. It's just like a little U-shaped hook that we have in the shop. So cute. So now we've got the hook on the back. The hook on the back.
Is it dry?
It's mostly dry. Hold on. Yeah, let me hold it for just a second.
I don't know if y'all can see this glue web that goes all the way across.
Did the web follow me?
Yes.
Oh. Oops.
You can't see it.
Oops.
But yeah, it's like all the way across there with you.
Oops.
It's kind of funny actually.
Oh, I see it. There we go. And we can just hang it on the edge of our tray. So cute. So cute. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that fun little craft. So just some flowers to some bees. Super cute. If you're just popping on, go back and watch the replay. It was so stinking easy. So stinking easy. But,
with the clothespin clip on the tray. You might have to use one of the small ones and go up and down for it to...
Yeah. Yeah,
on the
these
right.
clothespins do, because that's what I have hanging on this tray. I use the clothespins to hang the little sunflowers on it. So yes, you could do it that way too. And depends on the tray you have, how thick your edges of your tray are too. you might have to improvise and use something based on the type of tray that you have, because some trays have thicker. A magnet would work because it is a metal tray, so you can use a magnet as well. So depending on what your tray is like and what you have, just play with it and improvise based on that. So, all right, guys, we're gonna hop off here. We gotta take Elena to her class tonight. So, this poor man's over here yawning. I think he needs a nap. He's worked hard today. He's worked really hard. So,
a very mental day.
yes. All right, guys, we love you. We will talk to you soon. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out.